Hey everyone! Welcome back to Genshin Impact. And let's continue. I think we were in Sumeru. So let's go back there. Not much happened during the week. I tried to level up some talents, some weapons. Actually, weapons I was able to level up. One finally reached level 90, which is the maximum level. So actually for Kaya, I have him already since a while at level 90, but also his weapon is now at level 90.
Okay.
And his talents, and everybody's talents, like the first one, is at level 7 now. I was able to do that, even though it's like quite a hassle to farm these, especially these, because these don't. You can do it like every 5 or 6 days once, and then you can get one of these, but that's it. And weapons also, I mean, she has level 80, he has level 80, and she also has level 80. So yeah.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like
By the way, since I every time I log in, I get that Paimon message like it's time to find Collei, which is for this quest, but I mean, I didn't want to complete this quest without, us doing it. So that's why it was very annoying every single time I logged in. I got this Paimon like, it's time to go for Collei.
But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Collei,
Did that person not
today's
have a mouth?
patrol will be a long one, so you won't be
He
coming
had
along this
not
time.
what?
It looks
Besides,
like he didn't
there's
have
a
a
chance
mouth.
we may encounter.
Or
He has a mouth.
You understand.
But I have a
no,
vision too.
okay, this person. That's okay. He has, but it looked like he had. There was just eyes.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, the mouth is quite
This is not
subtle
something
on
you need
all
to
of
be
them.
worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Collei could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! Alright, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Collei.
Yeah, and I am also collecting, the wishes
Yes. Yes.
for my future husband.
Yes. Yes.
Game husband.
So,
Um,
what exactly are we going to
whoever
be doing
comes in the September patch.
Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger. Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, traveler, this way!
Okay.
You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
There is a viewpoint.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next one. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there. Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Yeah, and there was like a
Do you know
huge
anything about
lore
the
video
Genshin
coming
Impact?
out actually
Ah,
on Wednesday about maybe who Paimon is.
That depends.
Which is not confirmed, but
to
many
Greater
people
Lord
theorize
Rukkhadevata
that she's one
or
of the
Lesser
four
Lord
shades,
Kusanali?
and
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
she kind of changed sides and now has a new master and
Oh,
stuff and
Is
so
that
on.
the
So
name of the former
it
Dendro?
might be, and
Greater Lord
also
Rukkhadevata
many
is Sumeru's
noticed that
first
one of the
Dendro
shades
Archon.
has the
She
same
created
voice
the
actor
rainforest
as
as well as
Venti,
the
you
wall
know,
of
the
Sandia around the desert.
Archon of
Her
Mondstadt.
works provided a means of
yeah.
peaceful
The
living
bard.
for
The
everyone.
the very first one, yes.
Yes.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness.
So what's your opinion?
Unfortunately, she
I mean,
didn't
I'm
know
not
Great
that much
Collei
into the
had
lore
occurred a
as
few
many
hundred years
people
ago.
are,
Mm-hmm.
but the
According to what
how the
Masters
fourth
told me,
Archon,
the sages later found a
Archon, not
newly born
Archon,
Dendro
shade
Archon who
looked
was
like
devoted to
with the
Sumeru.
symbols and stuff. Paimon has the same.
To
So
celebrate the
I
reinstatement of
think
your
it
lost
can
deity,
be
the sages
that
dubbed her
Paimon is
Lesser
one of the
Lord
four
Kusanali
shades,
and
but
let her
maybe
reside in the sanctuary
she
of Surastana.
lost her memory or just was more interested in doing this, or I don't know what happened. But
Well, and then,
and also it's very
uh,
suspicious that in
I'm
every
not too sure what happened,
language
to be
Venti
honest.
has the same voice. I mean, the same voice actor of Venti voiced the
I'm not
one
too
for
sure.
the other shade.
Aren't
Okay.
you from Sumeru?
I don't think she has lost any kind of
Yeah,
memory.
I'm
It's
from
more like
Sumeru.
she's doing things willingly and she's just not saying stuff. So
It
it's more
can
of,
be,
Difficult
yes.
to discuss
that
this
would be
topic with
more aligned
strangers.
with her
If
character,
that's the
how she
case,
has
then
been so
don't
far.
worry, we
But
understand.
for example, that on her headpiece has the same, like the fourth shade has the same art
Mhm.
as that headpiece has.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from
But
you.
the thing is that
Besides,
before
I
that,
don't
people
consider you two
theorized something
strangers.
else, that she's one of the three moons or whatever. I'm not that good into in the lore
you two
stuff
know
of
Amber, right?
this, especially because we didn't
Wait,
even
Amber?
go through
You mean-
most of. We went through half of the story or something like that.
Yes, that's
But
weird. I once lived in
but yeah,
Moscow
that
for a
video
while,
was very
and she
interesting
helped
and
me a
very
lot during
beautiful
that
because
time.
they
You
animated
could
it
even say that
and
she helped me
looked
become a
very
new
cool.
person.
I might
Okay.
send it to you because
Okay.
There's no
looked
one like
good, and I
Amber.
think it was
She
like
lives
9
life to
minutes
the
long or
fullest while
something like
always
that.
adhering to her strong sense
Okay.
of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment.
And it looks
But
like that
also very
some of the
understanding
characters
others.
in the video might
She's
be
like the
playable
spark
in
that
the
lights
future.
The fire in
Okay.
everyone's heart around her.
And
If you ask me,
there
she's the
will be a
prime
new
example of a
area
true outrider.
also coming.
She's the first
I think
person
it's called
anyone
North
coming to Mondstadt
Cry
will
or
meet.
something like
You can't
Not
help but
Cry.
be enthralled by her charm and
Um,
enthusiasm,
and
causing you to fall in love
I
with the
think the
village of
characters will
Mondstadt.
be from there as well for the next year or so.
Okay.
Sorry. Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different.
Well,
from
I'm
what
fine
you
with them
described,
until they
but
are men.
One thing's for
I see.
sure. You really like Amber. Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird. It's alright, Collei. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber? Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up. So that's how you knew. Yep. So please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry. That's alright.
The Dendro Archon, as I know, is like kind of like a small girl type of like looking,
Yep.
and also playable. I mean,
I'm happy that we
if
helped
the
both.
person gets it
There
as
is
a
one thing
character,
I want
but
to ask, though.
But
you
yeah.
want to know about the Dendrocon. So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story. Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean. You both have my thanks. Well,
But
you
we can
two
track
out
how
there
much
cleaning.
wishes I
I'll
can
go
save
ahead
until
and inspect the
September.
forest canopy.
Until the
Let's
next
meet back here shortly.
patch comes out. Because I don't want to pull for the next couple of characters. Because they are all women. I don't want more women characters. Even if they are powerful. I can just teleport there though, because I already unlocked the statue of 7 here.
This keeps happening. Like every time we were like doing together, like we were going to a new place, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I actually have the teleportation for it already." Like,
Yeah, because I unlocked most of the map. Or, no, that's not true. I unlocked some of the map. I didn't unlock, like, underground places and stuff. Just like the, let's say, main parts, which probably will be also in this story. Like, after this, there is Fontaine, and I also unlocked quite some teleport waypoints there. There are also some underground ones, or not underground ones, underwater ones, because there you can go underwater and stuff and fight like underwater.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Collei.
Because now I am more casually doing this, like playing this, so I am just unlocking some more teleport waypoints and stuff.
okay.
Discovering some stuff. So it's not like Primogen farming as I did before, so that I can get some characters.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us. Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Collei is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that. I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops! No, you dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Anything for food, right, Paimon?
Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
And there is also the 5-second rule, so.
Yeah.
You're quite the cook, Collei. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted. You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time. Yay! Thanks, Collei. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy
Well,
moments
yeah,
too.
definitely. Regarding the Paimon stuff, also kind of weird that none of the in-game characters have commented how weird Paimon kind of is. When you
Yeah.
think about it, she is essentially a little girl who's flying next to the main character, like
Yeah.
almost like a overgrown fairy or so. And if nobody is like reacting like, wait, hang on, what's going on here? Like,
Yeah, it's interesting that, I mean,
there's
yes, there.
there's nobody else like Paimon when you think about it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there are companions, but those are different,
Yes.
like, in other characters.
But my point is that we don't even, when we go through the city, for example, one of the cities, there's nobody else who has a companion. Well, okay, I use the word companion loosely around, but nobody else. We never met another person who has another, like somebody else like Paimon next to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Sages from the academia
Because
have
if
written him
Paimon
many
would,
times,
and that's why
inviting
it's
him to
more
pick
likely
up an
that
official
Paimon is
position
very
there.
much something very special.
But
Like,
Master declines their offers every time, saying,
but it's just
"Demand
something
city
I
is too noisy.
wish that the
It'd be
game would
bad
make
for my
more
ears."
like, they wouldn't have to be so
Seems you already
obvious,
know him
but they
well.
could like kind of like
Anyway,
hang on,
Sure the sages
who's
were not
this?
happy
Or
about his responses.
more like how to say,
The master could obviously
like
have a bright future in the academia.
cheekily, or
if
how
he
to say,
insisted on
like,
sticking
okay,
to the
by the way,
path of
about
a
your
forest
friend,
watcher.
like,
But
you
what
know.
if Paimon kind of has something about her that
and
others
passes on his
just
extensive knowledge to
think
sages
that
like me.
she's normal, or like she's like releasing something, you know, that others think
So
that
she's
she's
using
like
some kind of
kind of normal.
ability or magic, which makes so that instead of seeing her as
Paimon would have never
this
guessed that.
floating thing, they might be seeing, for
Speaking
example,
of
this
Tonari,
person
he
here
was
might
the
be
one who
seeing
took
her
care of you
just as
after
someone who's
finding
actually
you passed
standing
out.
there.
No,
Like,
I don't think, but
He
I
carried you
think
all the way
she could make it like that, that people think this is a normal thing.
okay, alright.
Like there are
Okay.
also other flying, like, you
Mhm,
know,
mhm.
companions and stuff.
Even
So
though
it's
it's
like
not,
even
but-
though it's not, but it she maybe does something that it looks normal.
Probably in the end it's something like that. She uses some kind of ability which makes people less likely to think of her as out of ordinary.
Yeah.
So,
Probably started to get under
Something
Master's
along
skin
that
after a while.
And maybe we are very wrong. Maybe some people questioned it. We are just not in the storyline like that, or I don't know. But
we're quite further in the storyline already.
well, yeah. But I wonder when they will actually reveal like how Paimon is connected. And I mean, we also in the beginning of the whole story there was one person, which is I think that is confirmed that that was the fourth shade, who separated the twins. And that is also believed to be like Paimon, or like this, you know, whole fourth shade thing.
I just...
So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I am curious when they will fully confirm it, like that it's in the game, that, you know, it turns out,
I'm fine.
and how everything will
Sorry. I must have started
conclude.
before
I
acting
mean,
like
because
that.
it's not like there is no conclusion yet.
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now too.
But I guess that with that Not Cry new area and stuff, some things will be found out.
Yeah.
Especially with this trailer. This trailer was about these four shades. They didn't make it for no reason. So it might be that we will know maybe this year or next year more about Paimon.
Yeah.
And hopefully there is more content with the brother as well.
Yeah. Regarding Paimon, I think
We've returned.
her, how to say, the truth about Paimon will only be when it's very, very close to the end of
Collei?
the main story or
Yes.
something like that.
I saw
They're
her go
not
into
gonna
her room just
reveal
a moment
that
ago.
before when we are much closer to in a way. Although I don't know if there ever is proper like an ending for the story for this game. But the point is that they're not gonna reveal anything about Paimon definitely until it's closer to the end.
Yes. Yeah.
So we probably get some like hints or like teasers or something like that. But yeah.
With the brother, they can always make like, you know, more
they-
involvements and like
The brother, they're just gonna wriggle that bone in front of our eyes. Until
yes.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
No. Yeah, we probably meet up multiple times still with the brother and stuff, and we will get to know piece by piece why he's the Abyss leader.
Yes.
But Paimon is like, yeah,
It's you two.
Yeah.
that's a
I
bit
was just
different.
about to go look for you.
I don't know whenever will they ever finish Genshin Impact with
I
the
came to
main
check on
story.
Collei's
I mean,
condition.
That's a good question.
To
yes.
put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be?
but I would be very curious.
Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as
And
you
how
could never harm me.
innocent she is. Like,
This sickness
I
is
She
am
something
is
that
not.
wondering.
Collei
The
has
thing
been
is,
dealing
I
with for
don't
some
believe for a
time.
moment that she is
Collei
in
has
any
been more
way
excited
like
than usual since you two
innocent.
arrived.
Like,
A
okay,
little
I
too
don't
much so,
believe
to
that
be
she's
honest.
evil
She
per
hasn't
se,
remembered to
but
take care
she
of
knows
herself.
just way too much
I
stuff
suppose it's
to be
understandable, though.
completely
She hasn't been
oblivious.
around
But yeah.
anyone she considered a friend for
So,
some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Collei?
so she's
Let's take this
look, in some
conversation
ways she
elsewhere.
is like
Collei just fell
part of all
asleep after
this.
taking
It's
her
just
medicine.
how
She needs some
much
peace
and
and
in what
quiet.
way. That's the question.
Yes,
So,
especially because if she's the god, you know, or not god, but like the fourth shade or whatever, and she is the one who separated the twins, then why is she now following one of the twins? Or yeah, I'm sure there is some kind of reason behind it. But as you are eating
All
my
right,
shoe.
let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Collei told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collei is not because
What
of
are
who
you
you
trying,
are or your
Wadash?
past feats. Instead,
Wadash,
I am going to tell
please
you
don't.
because... Well, because Collei asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Collei
No
revealing
cable
her past to
eating
you.
and stuff.
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Collei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru.
Oh
It
no,
is
poor Wadash.
characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a
I
person
wonder
of the
if
ability
like
to control their own
map
body, and they
expansions
effectively
like
become
happen
completely
once a
immobile.
year. But maybe they do once a year because there are like I think 5 areas until now.
Wait,
And there will
hold
be a
on.
new one
So
happening.
when Collei seemed to be acting
this
a little clumsy
autumn?
earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends
I
up
have a
hurting herself.
question. What was the
With
that
appropriate treatment,
fire
the disease can
like
be
person
effectively controlled before it
in the
progresses
very
to a
very
more serious
beginning? It was
stage.
the archer.
However,
I
there
mean,
is
Amber.
have
unfortunately
we
still
heard
no true
anything
cure
from
for
her
Elazar.
for a while? Like,
Nevertheless,
or is she just
Collei's
like
mother still hoped
nothing's
that there
happening
was
really?
something out there.
But
She
she's
handed
just in
Collei over
Mondstadt
to an
chilling, I guess.
organization known as the Fatui after one of their
But
We
members
as-
haven't really
died
used
and
her,
said
right?
they had a
Or
cure.
like
I haven't used her. I
What?
don't
The
find her
Fatui?
that useful.
Hmm?
I actually don't like
Ah,
any of
it
the
appears you
archer
already are
types.
familiar
Like
with them.
I have
That'll save me some
Fischl,
explanation.
who should be actually
Anyway,
an okay
the
character,
person
but
who
I just
eventually
don't like
rescued
that you have to
Collei and
charge
brought
up
her to me
that
for care
bow
said
and
that
do
she
it
had
like
been
that.
given to a
I
harbinger
rather
known as
have the ones
doctor.
which cast like kind of magic type, let's
I
say
have
like
no
that.
idea how this doctor
Um,
managed to do it, but
I like
the
them
case
better
of
than the
Elazar
archer
was
types.
completely
But
stable for all
sometimes
the years that Collei was with them.
the archers are better in some puzzles and so on where you
However,
have to
Collei's days
precisely
with the
shoot
Fatui were
something.
anything but
Yes, I
pleasant.
remember we had to use Amber
Collei is a
especially for
resilient
some
individual and
puzzles
always
like,
tries to appear cheerful.
Yeah,
But her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now.
but she is
she
now
can
in
still feel
level
deathly afraid
40
of someone
jail
touching
or
her.
something like that.
So you really have not used her at all then?
Not at all.
Okay.
Especially because, I mean,
Through so much suffering.
how many? 3 of my characters are level 90, so
Oh,
maximum.
By the way, Paimon, Collei
And
wanted me to
Barbara
tell
is
you
still
that she's
level
sorry
80
for
because
scaring
it's
you
hard
yesterday.
to level up
She
the
also
characters
wanted
for
both
the
of you to know
last
that she's sorry
round.
for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Collei
I
once
also
thought that
don't
it would
really
be
use for
impossible
this
her to have
region.
any real
Actually,
friendships.
Dendro would be
I
quite
trust that you two
useful.
will never
Like
let my
Collei is a
trainee experience
Dendro
such emotional
character.
pain again.
I have Kave as a Dendro character.
Don't worry, Tainari.
There are some
I'll take
puzzles
good
which
care of her.
are very useful if you have a Dendro
Well,
one.
it's
So
not
I
too
might
serious at
level
this
up
point. She
someone.
overexerted herself the
I
last
think
couple of days,
Kave
which
is
is
the
what led her
one
to break
which
down this time.
has the
As
highest
long as she has
level.
taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest,
I
she
didn't
should
get
better.
like Kinish, who is a
Though I
good
must admit
Dendro
that
character.
Collei's condition was much more stable when she first
But
arrived here in
Kave
Gandharvaville.
is, well, it's a guy, you know. Like,
Yes,
She
yes.
was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious
I
about
will show
learning,
it to you later.
so I felt
Mhm.
compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a
But I'm
moderate
not
amount
using
of
Dendro
physical
at all
exercise
because
is
I
always
don't know the
necessary.
reactions
I'm afraid the long
together.
distance
For
patrols
example,
are
I
a little
like
too much for
Navia
her
and
now.
Kaeya in that way that they react, you know, with the cryo and
Alright, now
Geo
that I've told you about Collei's
creates a
past,
reaction
I think
together
I'll head into the rainforest to
when
find
you
some
fight.
ingredients needed
But
for her
with Dendro,
medicine.
I have no idea
I'll
with
see you two
what
later.
kind of element it will react.
Okay.
We'd like
So
to
I
do
don't
something to help
use
Collei too.
it also for that reason.
Alright, but I must
And
warn
also,
you,
you
two,
know, with
the
fire,
rainforest is a
you
dangerous
can
place,
use like
especially for someone who's still recovering,
water
like the
together
traveler.
and I mean
You
hydro
must
and
follow
stuff and
closely
so on.
listen to every
So
instruction.
those are a bit more easier than with Dendro. You are like,
Probably
okay, you can use it together with, I don't know,
Let's
maybe
go then.
Geo?
We'll be
I don't
looking
know.
for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
So we will find herbs for Collei for to treat her issues, but I will show you where my character is if I find him.
Oh.
Is it lower than Collei? I thought he's higher. No. Here he is. He's actually only level 20.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a Dendro one and he's one which I
Not again.
like to use, although Collei I think is... And I leveled her up to 40, but see, I have Collei as well.
So Collei is a guy or a girl?
She's a girl.
Girl. Okay.
But yeah, I like him better.
Okay.
So, we have to collect a plant to
Nilotpala
have...
lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small
No,
flower.
I don't want to fight you now.
You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is...
Yeah, he's talking too much.
There should be Nilotpala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
Okay, 4 of them. Got it. Think I saw some already. Yes. I see one there. 1. 2. 3. 4.
All right, we've gathered enough Nilotpala lotuses. Let's head... Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along.
He's also a
Your
playable character,
exploration
but I think
experience
last time
helped
I
save
already
me a lot of
mentioned.
time here.
It's a
It
he.
seems we even have
It's a
enough
he,
time to
yes.
stock up on other things I need.
I'm not trying to be
Tainari.
disrespectful or anything like that. I was just
Yeah, of
asking.
course, and also you don't hear the sound, like the
Oh,
music and the sound and the voice acting. So
Yeah. But, also, I'm not trying to be just so
Yes,
that
that's
like I'm
Amir
not
and the
trying to
others.
be like
But
dismissive
didn't they
anything
just
like
set
that.
off not too long
so,
ago?
No, absolutely no.
What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out
If
what's
I ask,
going
it's
on.
just genuine question, so it's not like I try to demean anybody.
Yeah, of course. Like, I think everybody understands that. I hope so.
Yeah.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Ah,
The
it's a
Withering is
withering
back?
zone. I already
But the
did
patrol
some
route we
withering
were on
zone
should have
once,
been
and I
already
hate
cleared
them.
just a week ago. It
For
never
that,
appeared
you
so.
need a Dendro character.
Okay.
Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to
Ah, okay, so
Gandharvaville.
we are not joining. That
Tainari!
No, please, no, I don't want to join.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these
I
lands.
already did some of those withering
There's a unique type of
thing
anomaly
quests,
that
like
occurs in
side
the
quests,
Sumeru
and
rainforest.
those were
It's called
horrible.
the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a
But
withering
maybe we
zone
can
and
play
find a
with
way to
him
deal
if,
with it.
like,
Maybe. We'll
But
see.
you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements. Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with similar situations before.
Wait,
it's also
met
interesting
other
that, you
forest
know, the main
rangers before?
character has no vision, but
I
she
was planning
has
to
all
properly
the
show you both
power
how
of,
to identify
like,
the
all
withering
of the
Yeah.
before
elements.
you left
Yeah.
Gandharvaville.
Even though she is,
Anyway,
as I know,
since you two
not
are
even
experienced
from
adventurers,
this
come with me.
world.
Yeah, she's not.
I'm sure
from
you'll
this
both
world,
be
yeah.
able to help.
So how can she have that? Did Paimon make her have those, or
Maybe even she entered the world. She and her twin, when they entered the world, that's how they got.
yeah? But it's interesting that she has like all of them, and she has no vision either. So it's like interesting as well.
Is it
No.
same for her
That
twin as
gloomy
well?
area over
I
there looks
think
like
we
a
don't know
withering
that.
zone.
Yeah.
Even though Paimon's seen
But
one before,
if it would be yes, then it
Still
would
kinda
also help
scary.
explain why
All right,
her
traveler,
twin
we're about to enter the
got
withering
so
zone.
fast into
Since
the
you already
leadership
have
of the,
experience
like
dealing
the
with
evil
these
guys.
things, you
Yeah.
should already know what to do. But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter
Yeah,
of
and here
life
you
and
can
death.
get actually poisoned as
You ready
well,
then?
or like
Let's go.
I hate that as well, that you have kind of limited time to do stuff because you get.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
I think I already changed to a character which maybe I changed to Collei because she has the highest like.
Okay.
Who should I? Well, it's gaming. You are replaced a little bit with Collei. She's only level 40, but she's the highest Dendro I have. So. Okay, do I have to help Tignari clear? Okay. He didn't even explain, but I guess I have to clear it as I usually do. But basically, I summon this, I go to her. Yeah, the thing is that it hits me, and because I have a low level character, that's why I immediately have to change to another character.
Okay.
Okay, so that was one. So sorry, Kaya, but you get the hit.
Time to fight back, I suppose.
Hey. I don't have time for you because I am already getting poisoned. So... Okay, I still fight you because... Okay.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Yeah, there is a tumor there. And that... I think I have to just click something. No, I don't have to click something. Okay, can you stop doing stuff there? Stop.
I think you have to do that.
Yeah, that's why I hated that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I get you. I'm just getting very poisoned at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Okay, 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 I'm getting the... I think, or here I have to also... Ah, okay, I can just click. Okay.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this.
But
area
many
back to
times there
normal.
is even much more you have to shoot, like these
Yeah.
stamps or whatever. Much more enemies and much more limited time
It's
to
that
do
obvious,
stuff
huh?
because otherwise you get poisoned and then
Yeah.
Right.
you're teleported
It's
out
like
of
this.
the area.
And then you have to start all over again.
Recently,
Yeah.
the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears.
But yeah,
If that
for this
simply
story
meant more
quest
work
I
for
really
me,
need
then that
to
wouldn't be an issue.
level
But it's
up
far more severe
Collei
than
or
that.
Kave.
The withering is
Okay.
leaving
Or
lasting
someone
effects
Dendro.
on the rainforest itself. For
Because
instance,
one
even
hit
though we
from
cleared out the
another
withering zone,
character
many
can
of the plants that were
unalive, you know,
affected
my
will not
character
recover.
because it's such a low level.
Yeah.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Collei's case of Elazar
They could
has
have given
also
him for
become more
this one
serious.
little quest here, by the way.
Well,
But why is that?
He's also a Dendro, as I know.
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards
also a
rather
question
than
about the main
upwards.
character.
I'm sure
Yes.
you've heard of
Everybody
ley lines,
keeps
right?
calling her
They're like the roots of
Traveler.
Irminsul,
Yes.
spreading and
but
extending
so
from a massive
everybody
cavern
kind of knows
deep
that she's not
underground all
this
the way up to the
world.
surface.
Yes, I think in the how to say
Ley lines continually absorb the memories
in the
of this world,
storylines
which
they
are then
always
funneled into
say
Irminsul,
traveler
allowing you
because
to
of her
collect knowledge and
clothing.
wisdom
Her
from
clothing
ancient
doesn't
times
match
to
at
present
all.
day.
At least the area where she travels.
Okay, because I was thinking, isn't
The
anybody
Dendro
freaked
Archon
out
is
that
known as the
basically
god of
our
wisdom
main
because
character
her
is an alien?
consciousness is directly
Like,
connected.
like she
It
is.
is
She's
also
Yeah.
literally
said that
is.
the Dendro Archon's
So
power
just
is a
thinking,
manifestation
and
of
okay,
Irminsul.
maybe is
And
as you
as for
said
the
that
withering,
they're calling
its
her traveler
emergence
because
is
they're then
related
just
to a
thinking,
disease
oh, she's
that's
just from
affecting
another
it.
part of the world,
That's right.
instead
My
of actually
ancestors
thinking,
learned of this
hang
from
on,
Greater
she's
Lord
from an
Rupa
actual
Devada's
another world.
familiars a long
So
time
Yeah,
ago.
I don't think
But
that they
even
think
those
that she's, you
mysterious
know,
creatures
from
did not know of a
like
cure for
outside
Irminsul.
of the
yeah,
planet or
whatever.
I'm afraid we
area
rangers
or
will be
whatever who
battling the
created
withering zones
this
here for
thing.
a
Yeah.
long time.
that
until
she's.
a cure is found.
They just literally think she's from another
Alright,
village
that's
over,
enough on this
basically.
topic.
Well,
for the time
yes,
being.
but like very
Now that
far
we've taken
away.
care
Yeah,
of things
yeah, yeah.
here, it's time for
Okay.
us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Because she has like clothing very distinct from others.
Well, yeah.
What's the hurry?
Yeah, I switch back to gaming because hopefully we will a little bit not deal with stuff.
Got it. I'll start my warm
Well, again, in that sense, it makes well, it would be the same thing if somebody would be walking around in kimono in Europe or something like that.
Well, yeah.
Go, Barbara, go!
What's the hurry?
Okay, stop climbing. Thank you.
Oh, he has to go up, so.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations.
So the next
This letter
mission,
is her asking us for
first
help.
food.
We need to go.
What?
Give her food.
She's been sitting there
Yes.
for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all, though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you, because what you saw is of significant importance, not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Teyvat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul, What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her,
Notice that they
she
have
was in a
both same
special
postures
phase of her
sometimes
training.
when they're putting
During
their
that
hands
time,
on
she
their,
must avoid
like,
communicating
sides.
with others.
Wonder if
Please,
Paimon
wait
is
here for a moment.
making the main character, or is the main character is actually making Paimon? I think it's actually the latter.
Can be. Ah, there is a dog.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Okay, let's go back to her. We at least teleport some of the way.
Yeah.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she
Anybody
went out
home?
to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Cute.
It's Pokemon battle.
There you are! Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry.
Oh,
Eat.
Badass.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her
My
current
god.
condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around. Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Okay.
What's the hurry?
Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Ah, you will sometimes find bouncy mushrooms and Yes, so I suppose we can jump on them.
Boingy, boingy, boingy. Whee!
Ah,
Whee!
but this is not much of a bounce. It's not high enough, I think. Hey, mushroom. Wait, there is another one. Maybe that was for this one. Or, Ah, no, wait, here.
And then another bounce here.
Yeah. Here is something. We actually don't have to go this way, but I just look inside. Oh!
Careful.
No!
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, we have to restart. Okay. Elevator, go up. You will sometimes find primeval rosin and sealed paths that correspond to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 of those within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Okay. So here we have to go, but we need to find 3 of those things. Ah, there. I see one there. So here is one. Do I have to first, like, bring it here? Or do I just collect? Ah, okay, I can add it to it. Okay, so that was one. Oh. Ah, what?
Interesting.
Okay. Okay, well, then we are not collecting those anymore.
Yeah.
I guess.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
This looks a bit like Inazuma with the layout. Ah. Okay. Ah, here is the second one. Okay. I guess we have to go back. Which way? Which way? Not this way, but anyways. This. Ah, man! I hate these jumping mushrooms. Ah, okay, it shows me where to go. Okay. Then I can collect, I think, the third one from here.
Okay.
Ah, more?
Don't get frostbite.
Ooh, a carrot. And here's the third one.
Will there be a boss fight or?
No, I don't think so. I think we just had to collect these.
Okay.
Ah! We are again changing words.
What in Teyvat is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute.
See, it looks like Inazuma.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You don't look so good.
Do I have to do that thing where I have to stand in a certain way to get that activated? Yeah. Investigate a corridor on the other side. Ah, it's again an Abyss Herald.
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Oh man.
You can take that.
Dodge this.
No, stop.
Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler. Though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
This is not even my true form.
Exactly.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying
Blah blah,
only to be
blah blah.
stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly
Blah
gone.
blah, more evil
Your
monologue,
journey
blah
is
blah.
meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Did he just explode or what happened?
Yeah, he got too excited.
He got too excited.
It happens to guys
I see.
time to time. See?
Exactly.
Excited, and then he's no show.
Yeah.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first.
Paimon is talking as they just didn't go through this whole
Because
thing.
she didn't, because the main character felt that,
Whoa.
not Paimon.
Wait a sec.
That didn't happen to
Look at all
Paimon.
this
That's
stuff
why
lying around
yeah.
that's why she
her.
reacted
Mhm.
like
We
that.
can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I mean, wasn't it kind of weird how we were like going through so-called through the wells or whatever? Like it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Hey,
So in
So,
those
you're friends
cases,
with
probably
Tainari.
was the main character
I apologize for all
herself
the trouble
feeling
I've
those
caused you.
things, and rather than those
I'm
actual,
grateful
well,
that you came so quickly to
quote,
save me.
quote, quote
You
unquote,
even brought all
actually
this
happening.
fruit.
So
Right, yeah.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Yes, we saw that little creature.
Wait, hold on a second, traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendroarchon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. All right, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Okay, so make food by the fireside. Where again is the fire? Ah, here.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tighnari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
What are you again at my...
Yes, she is again there. Yes.
You're sometimes scaring me.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful.
I
that
never
I can
heard the
enjoy a
word
proper meal like
delectable.
this.
It smells
Me neither.
delectable.
Really isn't my forte.
That's not a word. I am 99.99% sure that's not a word.
Really?
Yeah.
It might be, but I never heard of it. Like,
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tighnari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me
Okay,
as a genius.
fine. Delectable
You should
means
know
something
that
is
some
extremely
researchers spend
pleasing,
their
especially if
entire
it tastes or
lives
delightful.
without ever
What the heck?
successfully connecting
I
with
think
Irminsul.
nobody uses
I've
this word.
never heard of this word before.
So
Me
why
neither.
does this incense allow people to connect
I
to
think nobody
Irminsul?
uses it.
Yeah, no.
The
That's
ingredients
like
used to make
all those
Spiritborn
words
eel
which is kind of
primarily
like it
consist of plants
exists,
created by
but
Greater
you
Lord
only use them to
Rukkhadevata.
show that you know
These special
know
ingredients
words,
are
or how to say you
conducive
try to
to
be
Yes.
our senses
fancier
to
than
the
you are,
Dendro
etc.
Archon's
So
power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Ah, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
Yes.
Okay.
I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life, I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay, and I think we will stop here today, and we continue the Archon quest next week.
Okay.
So, see you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.